and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the mini 3-card birthday spread for Natalie Lewis, who's a member of the Facebook group Bay of Funny Fortunes. So Natalie gets a free reading for her birthday, 3-card mini reading. So Natalie, happy birthday. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Your birthday was 4 days ago. While this is being made, be 5 before you get it. So anyway, I've gone through my ritual. I've done my thing. I've got my intuitive candle burning from intuitivecandles.com. And this week, this is just for anybody new to the channel and viewing this, is Imperial Sandalwood. There, you can see by the cover just how big that candle is. Okay, and it's in a can like this. And they do custom scents, and they're all 100% soy-based. They're not harmful to your health. When the wax melts down, you get a beautiful reveal of different stones and gems and minerals. This is my aventurine stone. That's my number 1, the first one. And my pendulum, amethyst, and it's beautiful. And then there's a sunstone, and then a yellow agate, and it goes on and on. I'm not going to go on and on. I'm going to stop right about there. Okay. All right. So, we got to put a smudge up for you, Natalie, for your birthday. Better burn there. I did one other reading for a birthday reading. She is completed. But it was such a personal reading, I can't publish that. I didn't like the reading, but it was what it was. I wasn't going to redo it. I maybe should have redone it. I don't know. Maybe something different would have come up. Probably not. This reading was very consistent all the way through, but it was just too much. So I said, no, that's not for public consumption at all. I won't promote my channel under any circumstance. You know what I mean? You gotta use some responsibility when you run your own channel. Some sense of responsibility. All right, Natalie, we smudge you next. There you go. That's a nice smudge for you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Natalie. Okay. Enough of that foolishness there. All right, let's get down to your shuffle. We want 3 cards for this 3-card mini birthday reading for Natalie Lewis. Thank you for this message. Thank you. Oh. All right, we're ready. Uh-oh. This one better go pretty good. If this one goes bad, I'm out of here. And I won't publish either one of them. They'll all be private. Very first card, Natalie. 2 of Pentacles. Represents options. Oh my. Aren't you the lucky girl? Wow. You got one of the best cards. It's a 10 of Cups. Represents completion. Tarot readers all refer to it as the happily ever after card. And completion. And your 3rd card. Wow. 9 of Pentacles, and it's all about gratitude. You get 2 Pentacle cards here out of 3. Well, this is a good reading. This is nothing like the one I just finished for somebody else. All right. 2 of Pentacles represents options, and aren't you lucky? Because a lot of people don't have options. Some people don't want options. because having options means you have to make a choice sometimes, and choices aren't always easy, and decisions are not always easy to make. But right now for you, the card is here to tell you that there is a decision that you have to make that's underway already. You're considering your options. You're looking at all outcomes. Rather than taking any action right now, you're kind of analyzing and still observing and getting your facts in a row and getting all the facts that you can. You're very careful. You're very methodical about what you do. You don't rush and dive into anything. That's what I'm picking up on. Look at all possible outcomes is another thing coming from the card. So you can play these scenarios out in your head. If I make this decision and I go in that direction, what could the outcome be? And visualize that, what you think it could be. Option number 2, do the same thing. What is in the bigger picture? You look at the bigger picture for every option. You decide what's best for you. These things could center around new jobs, places to study to further your field of study. You may be thinking of doing that. A potential new home is another possibility. And maybe where you want to travel to. You have some travel plans, or your plans for the future are to travel. So, yeah. There could be a few demands on your finances. Juggling the books at the end of the month kind of thing. You won't be broke. And it's not like the money has stopped coming in. It's not that. It's just that maybe you went over your budget a bit for the month, because most of us have budgets. And you may have to juggle a few things until the following month, till you can get back on your feet again. Where you're comfortable, you may have to cut back on a few things. You know, maybe don't get that pedicure this month or something. I don't know. Something along those lines. The advice of this card, though, Natalie, is to scrutinize all your offers and all financial agreements. And by that, of course, you know what I mean by scrutinize. You need to go over it all with a fine-tooth. Any contracts, any papers being signed, any agreements being drawn up, you need to go through and look for things that are wrong. Because if you find things that are wrong, is there anybody that has a need to have a vehicle that loud? Did you guys hear that? That's my neighbor. It's one of my crazy neighbors. Blah, all the way up, yeah. Scrutinize and look for things that are wrong. If any red flags come up, by red flags I mean what ifs. If you read some, excuse me, God, that's annoying. If you read and something comes up and your brain goes, yeah, but what if this or what if that? You need to get that paper right back to whoever's on the other side of it. And you'll need to clear things up the best that you can. Be really sharp. Use your intellect. Leave your emotions out of it. Stay and just use your intellect. Look for the long-term gains. Look at the bigger picture rather than short-term gains or immediate gratification. Look at the bigger picture no matter what it is, which way you go on your decisions. You make sure you look at the bigger picture, because that's what you're going to have to live with. You know, the immediate stuff, it's over and done with. You get your self-gratification, whatever it is, and then it's gone and it's over. But the bigger picture is what really counts. You'll answer and have to make up for the immediate gratification eventually. If you say, well, I'll take this now, I'm not going to wait that long. Yeah, it'll all balance out in the end, so you really won't be getting any further ahead at all. You need to look at the bigger picture, because that's what you have to live with. Your keywords are choices and property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and pay attention to details. Your second card, the Ten of Cups. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have that show up in one of my readings for me. Why not? This is a card of completion. This is a card of good completion, good endings, tying things up, finishing things. Sense of satisfaction, a big breath of, so glad that's over. That was good. But what comes to the forefront most of all is romance for you and love. And if you're in love or in a romantic situation, your bonds are going to deepen at this time. Even on a social level, or within the family unit, there are bonds right now that are deepening. Things are growing much deeper, more harmonious for you. Things are growing around you and thriving. That means anywhere from children to your job, to your plants in the house, to what your garden. Everything is thriving. Everything, everywhere you look, you're seeing growth, and it's all good. All of it is good. There's no negativity growing there. There's no dark corners growing anywhere. Everything is, it's like the sun is just shining in your life, and everything is illuminated. There's no surprises. There's no shocks. None of that. You're really lucky. This is a great card, and what I'm feeling from it too, and letting you know about any disagreements you've been in recently. Just a change of opinion, maybe some sore words, some sore feelings. Maybe somebody was offended, you were offended. These things are going to fall off to the wayside, and they're not going to matter to you anymore. And maybe they played on your mind somewhat, and you're somewhat concerned about them. But the thing is that they're going to slouch off, and these things are not going to matter to you anymore. You're not going to be upset anymore. You're not going to be hurt anymore. It's showing here as well, you must be exposed to some younger children. Do you have nieces and nephews or even younger siblings that, because it's coming to the forefront and I'm hearing it, children are thriving. The children are thriving. They're doing very, very well. A busy, happy home life for you as well. There's a lot of prosperity, a lot of success in work right now. If you're looking for your dream home, you're probably going to find it right about now. And maybe you're even thinking about having children. Maybe that's been playing on your mind as well. The advice of the card is you can feel blessed for the life that you have right now. And now is the time for you, for just no particular reason, but for every reason, to stop and celebrate. Celebrate your life. And when I'm not talking your birthday that you just had, but celebrate your life itself. Cards are calling on that. They're telling you it'll be good for you if you do it. Your keywords are family and love and weddings, home, security, children, and celebration. Now in this card, children came up 3 different times. So there's something to do with children in here. Maybe you're planning on that, but this is a beautiful card. You couldn't get much better than that one. Unless you get the 9 of Pentacles. And this is all about gratitude. We all have to practice gratitude. That's the laws of attraction. It's the laws of nature. When this card shows up, there's a lot of indulgence going on, a lot of luxury going on as well. So you're living in the lap of luxury, and there's a lot of leisure involved. You could be spending a little bit more time on yourself, your physical appearance. You may be doing a bit of decorating at home. You're feeling quite rich in time and money. You have a lot of leisure on your hands. You've got all the time in the world. It's coming. You're going to have all the time in the world. You feel very wealthy as far as the time thing goes. And you're going to have enough money to do what you need to do as well. You see, you were kind of like balancing out the books at the first of the month, and now you're not just back on track, you're ahead of the game at this point. You're ahead of the game. I see you doing some baking. Yeah, some baking. You're doing some at-home stuff. Things at home, decorating, baking, cooking, leisure time. That's what you're filling it up, but you're not under anybody's clock. It's almost like you're on a big vacation. And it's beautiful. Like I said, the sun is shining on you. The advice is to devote money, time, and interest into your home and your home surroundings. Be the center of your own world and appreciate the good things in your life right now. Again, celebrate. It goes right back to the Ten of Cups. This is, boys, oh boys, I tell you, talk about night and day readings. This reading couldn't be any better. And the other reading, well, I'm not even going to say it. This is really great for you, Natalie, really great. Your keywords for this card are luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. And that, my dear Natalie, Nat, I get that a lot too. I get other names too. That, dear Nat, was your reading. I get Natty. I get Allie a lot. When I used to be the neighborhood babysitter growing up in our old neighborhood, the little children couldn't say Natalie. It was too much of a mouthful. And it always came out as Allie. So Allie kind of stuck. So I still get that. The little children still can't say my name. Any small children that I meet, it's kind of funny. But anyway, I've been called. I worked for Greeks one time, and worked in a bartender and did all that stuff. I used to sign my name to receipts, and I put Nat, just like I just called you. And they were Greek, and they'd go, "Who's nuts? Who's nuts?" So I got called a nuts. I got called that a lot. Anyway, it's a nice name, don't you like it? Yeah, whatever. It wasn't supposed to be my first given name anyways. Mine was supposed to be CL, which means sky or heaven. So anyways, Natalie, I hope you enjoyed your reading. It's been a pleasure having you in the group. Thank you for sending me the little things that you do. Those little video clips, especially the one about the base in that group yesterday was fantastic. They were phenomenal. I did listen to watch the whole thing. Thank you very much for that. And sometimes you send pretty cool recipes and things. That's cool too. Thank you so much. Our group is richer for you being there, Natalie. So have very, very happy birthday from me to you, from Bay of Funday Fortunes to you, and I hope you enjoy this reading. I wish you the best. You don't even need anyone wishing you luck. You've got it made. You got the horseshoe right up the old woohoo, as they say. You're sitting on the horseshoe. Lucky, lucky, lucky you. Anyways, goodbye, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the reading and hope to hear from you real soon. If anybody's looking for me, you can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes or down below walking along the beach, along the water's edge that holds the mightiest tides in the whole world. The highest tides, mind you. The beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. And the reason I'm always turned that way is because I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much. And good night. Night, night.